How's it going today, YouTube? This is Joseph here once again. And today I thought I would try and work on a project I haven't touched in a long time. I have another antique vehicle that's just been sitting in the garage, and I haven't really had any encouragement as of the last little while to break it out of the garage. But I wanted to go ahead and try and work on it today and see if I could get it running correctly. It idles fine, but we've got some carburetor issues we still need to work out on this thing. So let me show you what we'll be working on. This is my 1965 Cushman Truckster, OMC I-twin. So it's got a cylinder that fires sideways. It's a slant twin cylinder, 10 horsepower, and it's been sitting for about a year now. I ran it last summer for about 20 minutes just to let it, idle and get the fluids circulating. But other than that, it could still use a little bit of work. So today we're going to try adjusting these lean and mixture screws and just see what we can do to get it to run properly. This is also the distributor adjustment, so we might have to tinker with that a little bit, but I'm almost worried that there might be a stuck float in here. But for now, we'll just see if we can get it running. I'm gonna pop these caps off real fast, make sure that they still look decent. Got a little bit of a solution on them to protect them. Okay. We'll check that fuse. So let me put you down right here. I'll put you to where you can kind of see what I'm doing here. Hopefully that works. There's a little fuse in here. Fuse is right here. Well. What do we have here? Dad, this fuse is bad. Mr. Wadby told me to check that fuse. If it blows, I gotta get a new one.
Okay, well, I know too.
So we'll put it back in there for now. It'll idle, but it won't do like it's supposed to properly. So we're gonna have to get a new fuse for this thing. Ah, it's a spring-loaded mechanism. I hate these things. Come on. I hate these spring-loaded mechanisms. They're a pain in the butt. Oh, jeez. Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Can you come help me with this spring cap?
Sure.
Careful, it gets hot when you push down on it because it's a hot lead. But we got to get that cap not twisted on to start the engine. It just twists on like a cap. Uh-oh. Probably should have left that alone until later down the road, but I'll have to check that, make sure it just twist it on. Yes, I can. Being ornery. Yeah, it is. Mr. Wadby had to fiddle with that for a little while himself to get that on. It's a tight fit.
Ta-da!
All right.
Nope. Sit. Open my big mouth.
No, you're fine. We'll have to get that changed, but for now we'll just run it without it.
Does it twist that way or this way?
Yeah, it twists that way.
Okay.
If it doesn't, try it the other way. Careful of the cords.
I need my glasses so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, the cord broke, Joseph.
Oh no! Dang it! Dang it! Alrighty, next order of business. We'll have to get that, of course, we'll have to get that fuse system checked and cleaned up, repaired, but next order of business is this thing, as I've mentioned in previous videos, it has a bad master cylinder in it, and it leaks pretty bad. So we're gonna go on and lift up and get the toolbox out of the way. I didn't do a very good job of showing what was messed up the last time I made a video on this particular vehicle, so let me go on and show you. There's this little accordion bellow that's down here, and it's got a liner gasket inside of it. That liner gasket's like a little O-ring that goes around it. It's cracked, and over time it leaks and pours the brake fluid down into the garage down there. So I have to refill it whenever it sits for a while. So let me get a wrench here, and we'll go from there. So I got to get that that bolt out. It's just stuff that needs to be fixed that has been neglected over time. And I'm gonna cut, and I'll see you guys when I get it off. Got it off, and it is completely empty this time. So that shows how long it's been sitting. And as usual, it gave me a bit of a cut on my hand, but not that big of a deal. So, let me get the dot-free brake fluid here. We'll put some in. Let's see, which side is it on? On that side, okay. Let's see which one's got more. That one, okay. We'll just go on and fill this up. And then after I fill it up, we'll have to prime the brake system by pumping the brake pedal for probably a good 5 or 10 minutes, depending on how dry the lines are. But looking at the cylinder being completely empty, it's not looking good. So let's get the cap off here. Let's see, I'm gonna put the cap down. Now here's the tricky part, getting that in there so that it'll fill it up properly. See what I'm doing here. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, so I got a little bit in there, so let's go on and start priming the fuel system. I'm probably going to add more. It's probably going to need a little bit more than just what it's got. Let's look. It's almost full at the moment, so I'll just pump it up and see what we can get. See. Still got plenty, we're just gonna bleed the brake lines at this point. Yeah, it's starting to get some pressure back in the lines finally. Okay, so that's pretty much all the way up to pressure. Probably could give it a little more. And then we'll try and get the engine running. Yep, there we go. That's full pressure. See, how's it doing on fluid? Looks like it might have enough to survive for now. So let me put the cap back on, and we'll see if we can get the engine running. So get the gap back in place. Just screw it on tight enough to hold it in place, but not tight enough to where it'll cause it to get stuck again. So, okay, let me get my other cameras set up, and we'll try and get this thing to start. Alrighty, YouTube, I got the tripod set up, and all that I need to do, so cross our fingers that it wakes up. I put new brake fluid in it. It's got gas and Sta-Bil in it, so it shouldn't need any more than that to start. But I'm just hoping that that part that broke isn't necessary for it to spark, but we'll see what happens. So let's go in and put the key in the ignition here, and we'll go through the starting procedure. So those are off, those are set, choke, throttle open 1/4. All right, let's give it a couple shots. See what happens. It's probably gonna starter might not engage properly the first couple of tries, but we'll see. Well, that's promising. I'll take the choke off. Noisy. I want to make sure I'm getting power to the light. Yeah, that's a complete circuit. There it goes. lost it. Okay, so what I'm trying to do here is I'm adjusting the mixture screws to try and get it to run at optimal performance. And at the same time, it sounds like it might have a stuck float. So I'm trying to get that float unstuck at the same time. So let's try this again. Let's move you to the other side. I'm going to tinker on that other end. My end goal is to get it to where it quits doing that sucking sound, but so far I haven't made any progress other than getting it running. It. I gotta adjust the screws.
Got it.
Sorry.
Got it.
Come on, baby. That lane screw is not even connected. Not in the slot anymore. There it goes. Come on, baby. I hate this other screw. It never moves. This is the painful part, trying to get this thing to run. Come on, baby. Try it that way. Screw does not want to budge. Let me get some WD-40. Give it a little shot of that there, and give it a little taste. Close. Come on, sweetheart. There it goes. I wish that lean would stop popping out. sit for a couple of minutes and let it rest, and we'll come back in a bit. That screw right there was stuck. Throttle. It was just that stuck lean valve. It doesn't even need that fuse. It runs fine without it. Alrighty. Well, that was a successful repair. So I'm gonna let it run for a few minutes, and I might take it for a little bit of a ride around the yard later. But I just wanted to go on ahead and let it run and get it working properly. I still need to get this filter cover back on, but I'll probably put that on after I let it cool down. So we'll see you guys in a few minutes. Alrighty, so gonna take it for a little drive here. finally got it running again. So if you like the video, be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care.